Om Shanti to everyone.
Namaste, Om
Everybody can hear me, right?
Hello, yes, we can hear you.
Namaste. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so welcome to the Ayurveda class. Being very So let's start the session. Everybody come into the sitting posture. We're gonna start the session with a little keeping your back neck straight, align and relax. Bring the alignment to your back, neck, and your tailbone. Be comfortable within the posture and gently close your eyes. Now bring your awareness towards how the breath going in and coming out, the natural breath. Now take a deep, long, slow inhalation. Deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Now inhale for the 3-time along with Shanti. Take a deep breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration, sensation. Now join your both palm. Rub your palm. Place on your eyes. Feel the warmness. Very slowly while blinking. Looking at your palm with a great smile. Gently open up your eyes. Om Shanti to all. So, in last few days, we are talking about the Ayurveda, right? We did the most of the things we covered. But today is the 1st June. So again, we have to start from the beginning, especially for the new batch. And then we're going to continue again the whole procedure. So very first day, so new again, we have to start from the beginning. And the old student, Diego and Virginia and other students, right? They can keep continue with the session, and then later on we come up with the forward session also, where I gonna talk about the new topic, and it would be the revision for you guys also. So today topic, uh, which very interesting topic, especially for the Ayurveda. I think all of you are aware about the Ayurveda word, right? This word is very, right now, like yoga, Ayurveda is also popular because it's like a yoga is incomplete without the Ayurveda, and Ayurveda is incomplete without the yoga. So these two things go simultaneously together. So today topic is introduction to the Ayurveda. Okay, you can write it down, introduction to the Ayurveda. And this class is not only about the theory class, like where you're gonna just jot it down few things and try to memorize it, but it's very practical in approach. Whatever I'm telling you, you have to implement. We start with the philosophy, little bit understanding the concept of the Ayurveda definition, literal meaning, and then eventually we come to um, that session where I start giving you solution and you have to implement in your day-to-day lifestyle, and which help you to bring the health and happiness and peace, and which also help you to practice the yoga and practice the meditation. Okay, so in introduction of the Ayurveda, you can first we're gonna talk about it, the literal meaning of the Ayurveda. So write it down, the literal meaning of the Ayurveda. So literal meaning of the Ayurveda. So Ayurveda is a 5,000 years old practice, more than 5,000 years old practice. It's not very new. Asian, Asian yogis, they do the research over many things, and then they come up with the Ayurveda concept. And Ayurveda is a part of the Atharveda, one of the kind of the Ved, right? There's a Rig Ved, Yajurved, Samved, Atharved, right? So Ayurveda is a part of the Atharved, and this is a very old practice. And literal meaning of the Ayurveda is Ayu plus Ved. So Ayu means, the life, the lifespan, the liveliness, and one literal meaning is long life. Okay, long life. And Ved, the literal meaning in English, you can understand as a knowledge. Ved, we're gonna understand later on. Ayu, long life, but it's also mean liveliness. It means you are alive. How you are alive, what make you alive, that is also the Ayu. Okay, that is also mean by the Ayu. Then Ved means knowledge. Now this knowledge concept, especially the Ved meaning, is not just the knowledge, is one kind of wisdom also. A person, a wise man, who apply the common sense, who know the understanding of the surrounding, a man who know the nature, the mother nature, how the surrounding working on, how this law of the nature is working on together, and how your body and this whole nature, this whole cosmos is linked together. So wise men, the wisdom is come to that person who have the mastery over the, the what we call Ayurveda, who understand this Ayurveda. So this Ved is make you knowledgeable person, right? That's true. But knowledge is not only related to the, like, just by reading the books, reading so many things, getting the lots of, understanding around the things. It's very much related to the practical approach. For example, if you break down this knowledge, so there's a few, there's a procedure to get your knowledge and get the wisdom later on. The first procedure, you get the information. So the first stage to going towards and attain your knowledge, attain your wisdom, and knowledge is very personal. It's not like it's not like a generalize. You cannot generalize this concept knowledge. It's very, personal and individual experience. And you cannot share your knowledge because the approach how you get the knowledge, it itself is so unique. So first you get the information. That information you accumulated through the books, or some people, your parents, your teachers are giving you information. Then later on you contemplate, right? You contemplate over those information. Then you develop the understanding. You understand that concept, and then later on you try to experiment with those concept, right? Once you understand, you think about it, let's experiment with it. The moment you experiment is like you get your, after experiment you get the some kind of result. That is your experience, good or the bad, doesn't, you don't bother about it. But after the experiment you get any result, that result, when you keep doing, keep practicing, you get the knowledge. That is your own personal knowledge after, right? So it's more like the very first time when you enter into the kitchen, right? Remember, first time you start cooking, or first time you start driving the car, or first time, very first time you riding the scooty or bicycle, whatever. The very first time, first you understand how the pedals, how everything, you have to go through it, right? You read about the manual, you read about the books, and you also read about the recipe. Mom, maybe your mom has given you recipe, and then you enter into the kitchen. You first time sit on the bicycle, and then you ride the bicycle, right? You ride the bicycle. So that is what you experimented with, your understanding how you're going to ride the bicycle. When you enter into the kitchen very first time, you understand the concept. Okay, now I have to cook. So what is the procedure of cooking? You are doing it, and then you get your experience. So, and then when you keep doing, now you become the master, right? You can ride, you can cook, you can do whatever you want to do, because it's become your habit. And then you get your own experiments, your own experience, and your own knowledge. Maybe good or bad. Sometimes you fall from the ground, sometimes your dishes, burn, you, your food is burned, sometimes it's not tasty, too much salt, too much spicy. But again, you know that okay, now period of time, you learn, you become the master over that thing. So Ved is related to that. Ved is not only talking about okay, go through the reading the books, and but it's basically after reading, after accumulating the information, you gonna implement those things in your life. You cannot just listen and forget about it, or listen or you just write it down. No, not at all. Looking towards the Ayurveda, and especially towards the Vedas, even those people who are into the traditional yoga, those who are in the ashram, Gurukul, They go through the reading the Vedas morning time, they chant the mantras, but they develop the understanding of those things and they are implementing those things in their life. They're following all the rules and regulation in their life, and then their experience gonna enhance period of the time, and they get their own knowledge. All knowledge cannot be shared. It's you can just get by after keep on experimenting on the one thing. Is a complete science, is a very experimental science. So Ayurveda is experimental science. Yes, Asian Rishi Muni, they write it down, they in order to make you understand that okay, this is the concept, this is the rule and regulation. But Ayurveda approach is very individual approach. It's not generalizing everything. Okay, there's a general rules of the Ayurveda also, but there's individual things also. One thing maybe might working for you, but same thing not working for the other person. So that's why they, whenever they seek for the treatment, they seek individual treatment, not the generalized treatment. Especially the yoga therapy. Again, yoga therapy, when we take the parts, many part of the Ayurveda and the yoga is blend together, and then we are seeking the treatment, right? But those things only gonna help you when you approach individually. Okay, whenever I look towards the patient, like look towards any problem, I basically go into the individual approach. I apply the individual approach, not the generalized approach. But these throughout the session, we're gonna talk about the general rules of the Ayurveda and general rules of the therapy session, because within a 1 month you cannot be yoga therapist and you cannot be a doctor, right? You require many years of the practice of that. I hope you understand this thing. So within a 1 month, I'll just this whole 1 month session, we're gonna get the better understanding that how general rules we can apply on ourselves, the safe rule and the safe rules of the yoga therapy, so we get the better health and better life. Okay, this we're gonna do throughout our session. So way there's the individual approach, right? Individual understanding and experimenting, and then get your own knowledge. Okay, and get your later on wisdom also. Then Ayurved, if you bind together these two words, it means the knowledge which give you life, the knowledge which give you life, which give you long life and give you aliveness. Okay, make you alive. So knowledge, the text, maybe it would be written or orally, generation to generation, it passes on, you know. So a knowledge, this is a one kind of knowledge which give you life and which give you the long life, healthy life, and give you aliveness. So this is the literal meaning of the Ayurveda. Next, the question, you can write it down, that why, is like, I always ask to my student, do you want long life, or I think, do you really want a long life, or forget about if you don't want long life, do you looking for the long and healthy life? Okay, not healthy life, everybody is looking for the healthy life, maybe not long life, but healthy life they require. Yes, but long healthy life, everybody looking for it. Why? Why we are looking for the long and healthy life? This is a question I ask you. So this is a one kind of assignment to you guys. You can give the answer accordingly what you understand, why you want long and healthy life. Write it down this question and you're gonna answer me. You can write it down on the piece of paper and later on you can mail me. Okay, after we complete all the session. So this is the one homework for you guys. You're gonna answer at least within a, just try to figure out why you are looking for the long and healthy life. Okay, what your desire to want long and healthy life. So everybody is looking for the long, healthy life. Some people deny that they are not looking for the long, but they are looking for the healthy life. So answer of this question, you're gonna answer this question in your words, right? In your perception. Okay, I'm here giving you reference from the book. So why we require long and healthy life? The answer given by the Swami Vagbharji. Swami Vagh, Vagh Vagh, Bhatt, Bhatt, Bhatt. Vagbhat, Swami Vagbhat, in the Ashtanga Hridayam, Ashtang, Hridayam, Hrid, HRID, Hridaya, DHAYAM, Hridayam. So Swami Vagbharji, he was a great ancient Rishi Muni. He's a great yogi who did the research over the Ayurveda and even in the, that era 2500 years ago, or nearly about approximately 3000 years ago. There's many Rishi Muni, those who did the research over, those who discovering, who again popularizing the Ayurveda among the masses, because ancient time it's a sacred, you know, it's a sacred thing. Not all the people are practicing and implementing the Ayurveda rules and regulation. So Swami Vagbharji, he simplified the rules and regulation of the Ayurveda, simplify and make them understandable to the common people, common mass, right? So they categorize in the simple term, they define the Ayurveda and make it them comprising into the one book. They look into, they read about so many books about the Ayurveda, and then he make compiled and wrote the two books, Ashtanga Hridayam and Ashtanga Sangrah. Okay, Ashtanga Hridayam and Ashtanga Sangrah. So these are the two books written by the Swami Vagbharji. And in these two books, he's simplifying the Ayurveda terms, simplifying the rules, regulation, and how one person get the long and healthy life. So he answered in this question in very first chapter and talked about it, that importance of learning the Ayurveda and why one person, the purpose of the human being. He talked about purpose of the human being. So there is a four purpose of the human being according to the Ashtanga Hridayam. The four purpose why one person has to be, get the long and healthy life. There are four purpose. One, the one artha, 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 artha. Second, dharma, DHARDHARMA, dharma, artha, dharma. Second, dharma. Third, sukha sadhanam, SUKHA, sukha sadhanam, 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 sukha sadhanam. Last, moksha, 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 moksha. These are the four purposes of the human being life. Now understand the very first purpose, earth. Now earth means here earning the money. ARTHA, earth, earning the money. Earth means here earning the money. Now earning the money in legal way, not in legal way, not illegal way, legal way. Legally, one person should earn the money. Now, if you are a For example, artha is very much important for the human being. Like we all are. We all are want to run our livelihood, right? We want to have the food, water, shelter, and to fulfill our basic necessity, we require the money, isn't it? We require the money. Without money, you cannot survive. Can you? Can you imagine your life without money? It's impossible because even smallest thing, if you want in your life, you require a money to buy it. Your clothes, your shelter, your home, everything is made of what? Money. So money play very crucial role, especially the people who are married, who are into the grihastha ashram. Grihastha ashram means the people who are married, people who are living in the society, people who are in the social, those who are day to day gathering in the society and meeting with the people. Those people need to earn the money. You cannot be a beggar. Right now even begging is become the kind of work right now. In cities, people are begging, and I find out sometime like it's very difficult job. It's a kind of very difficult job. But again, you shouldn't be begging. The people, those who are living in the society, if they beg, it's considered to be a sin. It's considered to be a sin. You have to earn the money to fulfill your needs. So money play very important role, but what kind of money? Artha. Even Maharishi Chanakya, if you heard about it, a great Maharishi who talked about the earth, economics and mm, the how the government should play the role in, and what is the role of the government and what is the role of the subject. He talked about so many things in detail. So Swami Chanakya ji, he explained so much things about it. He also mentioned one of his Chanakya Niti that money should be earned through in the right way. Right way means dharma. Now dharma is connected with it. Dharma means right action. Dharma here means right action. One should perform the right action. So right action, for example, if you're performing the right action and you are earning through that way, it means your money would be legally you are earning, and then you are performing the right action. So, for example, like being a doctor. Doctor in India considered to be a god, right? Being a doctor or being a teacher or being a nurse or being a anybody, any profession you can take it. Or for example, the people, especially the soldier, they are fulfilling their duty towards guarding the boundaries of the country, right? So throughout, what they're protecting us, they're protecting the country. Throughout, they're doing the right action, they're performing the dharma, and through that they are earning the money. So they're, what happened here, the money is what legally they are earning, so it's considered to be a what? Punya. They are following the right action. But now some people, those who are selling the arms, those who love the fight, those who are creating the chaos in the countries in order to get the benefit, especially the businessmen, bigger businessmen, those who deal into the technology and deal into the pharmaceutical companies. Pharmaceutical companies, great example in today in COVID situation. I've seen so many things, that how the prices of the medicine is increased within a 1 month. Even generic medicine is not available in the market. What happened here? So even medicine, who the person who is selling the medicine, being a pharmacist who's selling, he's doing the good thing. It's a good job, right? It's a good job. But how it's become a dharma? It means they are performing the sin. They are creating chaos in the society. They start selling that medicine on the higher price. Being a doctor, you start selling the kidney and the kidneys and other part of the body. They are selling the organs of their patient. Doctor profession is itself is so good, but you make it corrupt just to earn the money. So half of the money coming from the legal way and half of the money is coming in legal way because of the corruption in the mind, corruption in their heart. So it's what a dharma they are performing, they are committing the sin, and then that come with the sickness. Those people are not healthy at all. Okay, those people are not healthy at all. So sick doctor, sick, those pharmacists, those who are creating these chaos in the society, they are not earning in the right way. So adharma they are performing, they are not doing right action, adharma. And then if you're performing the adharma, you won't get the healthy body, you won't get the, psychological. For example, the health, I'll come to later on the meaning of the health also. But here, those people are creating the sickness in the society, creating the sickness, mental sickness in their mind, and they are disturbed people, right? Emotionally, they are sick, and mentally, they are sick. And then, if they are mentally sick, they also sick psychologically and physiologically later on. Okay. So, to earn the artha or money and perform the right duty, you required healthy body and long life, isn't it? You required long and healthy life. Why? I'll come to the next, then I'll explain why again you required long life, not only the healthy life. The third one is sukha sadhanam. Sukha sadhanam is enjoyment, right? I want enjoyment in my life. For enjoyment, everybody wants to do the party, right? I love doing the party earlier, but not now. But earlier I used to do the party. And now, time to time, whenever I hang out with my family, I do the party, right? Everybody's love to do the party in their terms, in their definition. So, enjoyment. Enjoyment, if you're looking, again, you require the long and healthy life, right? A sick person cannot enjoy, can you? If you're earning the money and if you're doing the right action and then you're enjoying the life, you want to enjoy the life. As I said, if you are sick, you cannot earn the money. And the money cannot be earned by performing the wrong action because you are sick. A sick person cannot enjoy the life. They cannot do the enjoyment because they are mentally sick, socially sick, right? They cannot feel the enjoyment. They are alone. They are, live in the isolation. They are under the depression. They are having anxiety attack. So many things. No matter how rich they are, but they cannot. There's many people who earn the money through the, lots of fraud, lots of things. But see their mind, they are very, very, in isolation. They're very aloof. They are feeling the loneliness in their heart. They cannot trust. They have lots of fear, right? A person who commit the sin, see their mind. Their mind is completely like with the lots of fear that, oh, one day I gonna caught up. One day somebody gonna catch me. And they are throughout their life, they live their life like that. So they cannot enjoy anything. Rich, or another example, okay, you are blessed with the great fortunate, right? Your mom, dad is very rich and they give you the fortunate amount of the money. Wow, lovely. So, but you get the diabetic, right? You are diabetic patient. The rich kids, have you seen them? They are very fatty and they get the diabetic. They are living on the insulin. They cannot eat their favorite food. They cannot enjoy the food, taste of the food, varieties of the food. They have to cut down many, food item in their diet. They can buy, they have money, but they cannot enjoy because they are sick. So again, enjoyment, to enjoy your life, if you have the motto, I just want to enjoy my life, you require healthy life and long life. Maybe a kid born, yesterday and he died, a child who died tomorrow. What kind of thing he gonna do? He cannot do anything. He cannot earn. He cannot perform dharma. He cannot do even enjoyment. Isn't it? You born yesterday and die tomorrow. So you require the long life. For example, maybe 10 or 12 years old. He's just into the studies. The moment he wants to feel the enjoyment, he just die again. That short lifespan would not give you these things. You cannot fulfill the goal of these purpose of the life. You cannot earn the money, you cannot perform the rightness things, or you cannot help the society, and you cannot even help your family. You die before it. So you require the long life. And even for enjoyment, you require the long life. So these are the three purpose of the human being. Fourth, the last purpose and ultimate purpose. Oh my God, dear. This is the final goal of the human being. And this is not only the Ayurveda is talking about, the whole Asian Vedas, Upanishad, Purans, everybody is talking, especially Bharatiya Darshan, all the Indian philosophy talking about the final goal is of the human being is a moksha. Except the Charvak, Maharishi Charvak, philosophy, he doesn't believe in the moksha. Only that. Okay. But rest of the philosophy, every philosophy of the Indian, continent is talking about the ultimate goal of the human being is a moksha, the final goal of the human being. This is a final goal. Why you get this human life is because you have to attain the salvation, ultimate freedom, complete freedom. Right now you're independent. Right now you feel like I'm independent. I have my earning. I'm independent on, financially and so many levels. But emotionally you are dependent, isn't it? Somebody just said to you something, you are emotionally dependent. You want something, somebody around you. What? You are dependent, you are not free. Moksha is nothing, just the complete freedom. And the complete freedom means what? Mm, this is the question of the philosophy. And you can ask to the philosophy teacher this question, meaning because she gonna cover the what is a moksha later on. So I do not want to spoil this thing here, but again, still after session is complete philosophy session and still you don't understand, you can ask me about it, the what is a moksha here. Okay, but yes, literal meaning of the moksha is just a complete freedom. You are not dependent on the single needs or single desire. Your happiness, your mind is complete free. And right now we all are dependent. Okay. We all are emotionally, socially, psychologically, physiologically, we are dependent on somebody. So we are not free yet. So this freedom, many Asian yogi talked about it, that human being, why you get this body to achieve that freedom, ultimate freedom, to achieve that level. So this is the final goal of the human being. I hope these four things are clear to you. Any doubt till here, you can ask the question. Anybody has any doubt till here?
No doubt. Mhm.
All is clear. Let's move to the further. Write it down. Now, the health definition. What do you mean by the health? The health, swasthya. Okay, the health. In many dictionary, it's written down absence of the disease, right? Somewhere it's written absence of the disease is considered to be a healthy person. Somewhere it's written a person who is mentally and physical fit. That is health. So now understand, if we look in towards this, a person who is physically fit, right? People are think about, oh, they have the muscles. A person who is having the abs, what we call biscuit or something, or certain kind of features, especially structure, we consider those person healthy person, isn't it? This is our mind, our perception to see the health like that. And I think, thanks to the media, this everything is come from the media, right? They portray the the quality of the healthy person, the feature of the healthy person is like that. The perfect S shape of the female body or perfect abs in the male is a perfectly definition of the health. But no, dear, it's not. They can be sick as well. Okay, they can be sick. Now understand what health means here. A person, though we are sick, we all are sick, but a person who know how to behave in society, follow the yama niyamas, again the Patanjali, the first and second limbs of the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Ashtanga Yoga, right? First means yam niyam means a person who know how to behave in the socially. Maybe you're physically fit, but you don't know, you're very rude. I've seen egoist person. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to greet in the public. They don't, uh, give them lots of appreciation to their partner and to the surrounding. So those people are sick. They don't know they don't know how to maintain the social happiness. So there, if you're incapable of the social connection, you are sick. You don't know how to go and make the relationship. So you require the help, right? Then emotional level, a person emotionally weak, then again he's a sick person, isn't it? So socially is not healthy, emotionally is also not healthy, so he's a sick. Then psychologically, think a lot, lots of thing is coming in his mind, again psychologically sick. So then physiological, psychological, afterwards physiological. He's sick in their body, some disease on the body. Then he's sick. Then spirituality, come into the spiritual. He's not spiritual at all. Here I'm not talking about the religious dogma, right? You have to believe it or not. Do you believe in God or not? This is out of question. Ayurveda doesn't promote these things. Religion. Yoga doesn't promote the religion at all. Is a science. The science about the spirituality, the science of the energy. Spirituality means what? Energy, right? Spirituality means science of the energy. So the person whose aura, whose energy is not, balanced. A person who doesn't know how the energy is working, who is disconnected with the nature, who doesn't care about the nature itself. I've seen many people, they are very ignorant, very civilized and well educated, but they are very ignorant towards the mother nature. They litter everywhere, they drink and they throw out, they take the drugs and they just blew the surrounding. So this is what, these are the, you know quality of the sick person. You cannot be healthy if you're doing these things. So Ayurveda talks about it holistic approach. A person should be emotionally, physiologically, psychologically, and socially, and then spiritually healthy. The connection is not within yourself, but the outside also, with the trees also, with the plants also, with the mountain also, with the river also. If you don't pay, you don't give the, respect to these things, it means you are sick. If you don't consider the importance of the water, what do you think, what do you call those person? Don't you know what is the importance of the water? If you don't know, just don't drink the water a whole day. If you don't consider the importance of the food, just do the fasting. Your whole body gonna tell you the importance of the food. Go on hunger and thirsty. Feel the water give you the the importance. Very moment. Very that day you're gonna generalize the importance of the water and the food and the tree. If you don't respect to the tree, mountains and river, so you can see yourself which category you belong to it. So a healthy person is basically consciously aware of the surrounding. He's having the connection within himself and outside, like how we connected to our phone, right now we are connected to the Zoom, right? You can hear me, we can talk, you can understand. Same way a healthy person can feel the energy around him. He can feel the energy of the tree, river, mountains, because the energy you you are building your own energy. It's nothing is the spirituality is nothing but the science of the energy, and everywhere every atom is having the energy. So health definition is this whole holistic approach, is not only merely absence of the disease. So the conclusion is what we all are sick. Okay, so welcome to the sickness world, right? So we all are sick. If you consider like, oh, I'm so healthy, I'm perfect. No, dear, you are not. But it doesn't mean you have to cry upon it. Oh, now I'm sick, I have to cry. No, I'm telling you, I'm also including me also. I'm working on that. I'm not telling the moment you realize I get this disease, it means the moment you accept, now this is the time to work on that. You accept the problem, now we're going to seek the solution, isn't it? And that's why we're understanding the Ayurveda. So together we're going to understand the concept of the Ayurveda, right? And believe me, this is a wonderful journey. Together we're going to go together, follow the path. And you come up with the question, I'll give you the answer. No matter what kind of question you can ask any kind of question, but make sure it should be related to the Ayurveda and therapy. Okay, dear? So don't hesitate. Keep asking the question. It make you, learn throughout. And I gonna also learn through you, because whenever you ask me question, my mind just start contemplating of what answer I should give. And this is the one two way of learning, right? And this is the relationship of student and teacher, right? So I think you should, this is a wonderful relationship. Question and answer session is one of the favorite part. So now question answer session, dear. You can ask me any kind of question, but make sure it should be related to this. Yes. Any doubt?
Uh, your email ID, please.
Okay. N for Nagpur, NEEL, Neil dot D for Delhi, UR @gmail.com. So NEEL dot DUR @gmail.com.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Anybody have any doubt, dear? Okay, so let's end the session here. We do little chanting. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back neck straight. Align your back. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for the Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration sensation. Join your both palm. Rub your palm. Place on your eyes. Feel the warmness. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes. Om Shanti. Mangal Ho. Bless you guys. And remember the homework, right? You have to write it down. Why you required long and healthy life, and give the answer in your words, right? Bye-bye. Take care. Bless you.
Thank you. Namaste.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.